afternoon, good night, good morning, whenever you guys decide to watch this video. How you guys doing today? I look like a human. I got a haircut, not for you guys, but maybe for you guys or you gals, whoever decide to watch this. Just a lot's been going on. I got my first order of the day. It is 5:52. Got my first order for today, and it's been pretty slow. I did wake up early enough today. I woke up at about 10. I wanted to start at 11, maybe I can get the lunch rush, but there was like no decent orders for Grubhub. So now I'm just trying to work in the afternoon. Maybe I get a lunch rush. Maybe work from, this will be from 5 to 9, or maybe I'll do 6 to 10, depending on how busy it is. But again, it's difficult because at night out here in Long Island, street lights is only on one side, so it's difficult to see the houses. And then as you can see, even though now it's the sun is out and it's beautiful, the sun is going down very quickly. So in about a half hour, the sun is probably going to be gone. So I'm trying to get some orders done. But I know, like I said, like I told you guys before, you could only do like, you know, maybe 3 orders an hour, depending on like where you guys live at. For me, I think it's only like 3 because the distances be so far away sometimes. So we're gonna try to get into it and definitely see if we can make maybe 100 today, or tonight I should say. But we're gonna see at least 50. If I can make 50, I'll be happy. Cause I don't know, I've been trying to do Instacart, but Instacart orders has been terrible. So I just, not that I've given up on it, it's just, it's difficult. If it's enticing enough for me to do, I'll do it. But as of right now, Instacart orders is just not where it's at for me. So I don't know. We're gonna get this first order from McDonald's. It's a Grubhub from McDonald's, and I think it's just in the next town over, so it's not too far of a drop off. Some other drop offs from earlier were like 3 towns over, and I'm not driving 20-25 minutes to drop off something to make $8. So it is what it is. Okay, so first order is done. Second order is Texas chicken and burgers. It's not chicken and waffles. That's Fire Brothers. Don't get it twisted. Fire Brothers is, we live with Fire Brothers. I like Fire Brothers. Pause for some of you New York people. But Fire Brothers chicken and waffles is a spot in Patchogue that's really, really good. You know, people of color, so you know I support.
Turn left on Blue Point Road.
Really good food. But right now I'm going to Texas.
Turn right on South Evergreen
Texas, I think it's chicken and something. Texas chicken or something. I don't know what it is. I ate there. Fun fact: I ate there once, and no, I lie to you. I ate there twice. I took someone there the first time, and it was okay. And then the second time I went there, I got sick. So I'm never gonna go back there. So that's
Turn right on South Evergreen Drive.
You want to get those you want to get those chances to make a good or bad impression. Oh my God, these kids almost got hit by a car in front of me. I would have been a witness. Accessory to murder. Almost got hit by the chief. The chief of the fire department. Terrible. But no, I'm on my second order for today. I think this one is 12. I think the first one was 12. Okay, she got it. The first one was 12, which was a 6-minute drop off. This one is, I think, 12, and I think the drop off is going to be like 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, because it's in a different town. I like to stay in the same towns or relatively close to the next town that I'm dropping off. So
use the left lane to turn left on Middle Country Road.
Staring at my chest. My eyes up here, ladies. Yeah, so hopefully it's not too bad. This one didn't seem too bad. Again, another $12 order. So definitely happy that these $12 are kicking in. I did decline two orders because they were too far away, way too far. They wanted me to go to Patchogue, which would have been extremely long drive. But I'm done doing that. So second order for today. Keep them coming, man. Keep them coming. So I could definitely finish at least 100. I'm looking for 100. So if I'm thinking about my way, it's gonna be 8 more orders after this one. It's already 6 o'clock, so 6:15. So if I could do 8 more orders after that, break them down into 3 and 3. So maybe 2.5 more hours, maybe 3 hours. So maybe 9 o'clock. If I could finish by 9 o'clock, it would be nice. Or if I can get a double order. But sometimes with double orders, they don't be paying out as much as they would with a single order. But again, a lot of these payouts are tip gratuity based. So you know, it's always going to depend on the gratuity that they give you guys. So that's just how I look at it out here. But let's get it done. So that pickup was not pleasant. Like I said, I always have. It seems like I always have trouble with that particular store because I was in there and there was about 6 people in front of me, and they got their orders or whatever, and then they didn't even make my order. I had to tell them what the name was under the order and what the food was, and then they made the order. So then I had to wait an extra 10 minutes after. So it ended up being like I had to wait like 20 minutes. Then, because me thinking about money and not thinking about mileage per dollar, I accepted a $24 order, and it's out in, I think it's like 2 towns over, or town. What am I at? I think it's 1 town over, but I didn't see where the drop off was at. So it is a $24 order. I do have to pay for it with the what am I doing? Grubhub? With the payment card. I'm about to say red card because I think that's, I don't know if that's Grubhub or DoorDash. I think it's
Turn
that's
left
DoorDash.
on Foster Road.
So whatever the case may be, yeah. So I ended up accepting it because, again, I just want to meet my goal for today. So if I did 2 orders and I was 24, this one is 24, I made half my day already with the 2 orders. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit.
Use the left lane to turn left on Portion Road.
Yes, ma'am. It's gonna be like almost half my day with 3 orders, so I'm okay with that. If I gotta do a little driving, it's whatever. But again, I don't like going out of my zone because I get pulled out so far. So it is what it is. So it is gonna be. Oh, so another question for you guys. What do you guys think, or do you think they should implement something to whereas we can put up a radius? I don't know if I asked this before. I believe I asked this before. Should they allow us to put up a radius? And I'm talking about
Use
for
the left lane to turn left on Portion Road.
For all these gig apps, like, should we be allowed to put up like a little radius bubble? I don't know if you guys went on like the apartments.com, I think it is, or one of the other apartment finder. They let you put up a radius, or matter of fact, even on Facebook, they let you put up a radius of if you go on a marketplace, you get to put up like a big a bubble, and it's like 30 miles, 15 miles, or whatever it is. It expands depending on how you want the area. I think they should let us do something. Do you think that these gig apps should allow us to do something like that, or would that be acceptable for us as ICs or independent contractors? Would that be acceptable for us to do so we can limit our mileage or limit how far we want to travel, or a zone? Because I know working in one town, excuse me, may be a little difficult. So I think if they give us an option of working in a radius of where we want to work, I think that would be something dope. But let me know what you guys think. Let me go pick up this order. It's 10 minutes away. That order was 8 minutes. I think that order was an 8-minute drop off.
In 3.2 miles.
So not too bad. But hopefully this one is close, and then I can get back to the area that I want to work in by, what time is it now? It is 6:51. So it's probably really 6:49. My car's a little fast. So if I can get back by 7:15, I'll be a happy man. But hopefully the food is done by the time I get there, but we never know. So that drop off wasn't too bad. It was 2 minutes from the store, but the wait time is what was killing me. It was about almost 20-minute wait. So again, it's now 7:25. So again, it just eats up so much time. So unfortunately, it is what it is with that. So again, only 3 for the day. I think I'm like 40 something. So I'm not getting orders right now, even though I'm out at Smithtown. So hopefully when I get back to Center Reach, they give me some stuff. Because again, as I said before, certain areas of where I work at, it's just sometimes it's just no orders. So those are just one of the things that we gotta eat. And you gotta know, where you're working at too. So that's why I don't like coming out this way. Because again, I gotta drive 15 minutes back to a zone where I'm probably or possibly gonna get orders. If not, then it's just time consuming. But it is what it is. Hopefully we get, like I said, at least a few more. Maybe 2 more. I'll be happy if we get like 2 more. So we'll see. Oh, mosquitoes out here. It's getting crazy now. It's getting cold out. Now mosquitoes biting me, and I already got bit 2 times earlier today. So I was trying to be cheap and not cut on the AC, but it hit 80 degrees, and mosquitoes started coming out. So we have our first order for today. It is Thursday. I only did the 3 orders yesterday because after the last order that I had to wait for so long for, after that order, that was pretty much the only thing I got on the way home. and you know, nothing else was available. So now we have the first order of the day, which is, what is it, Thursday. First order today on Thursday, Jersey Mike's. I think it was like $12. There was a couple earlier ones, but the first one was like in Smithtown, which is 1, 2, 3 towns away, and then the drop off was close to whatever, but it was like $7. So I'm not driving, you know, 20 minutes for $7 just to pick up, and then have to drop back home. So we'll see. This one isn't too far. This one is I think it's technically a town over, but it's the delivery drop off is in the same town, so it won't be as much, but let's see how it goes. So I cut on DoorDash because after that drop off, they keep trying to send me so far away, and it's becoming like extremely annoying. I'm not gonna say frustrating as of yet, but annoying. So I cut on DoorDash. I skipped over the first one because I think it was like 9 miles for like $7, and I think this one is I'm going to Papa John's, and I think they're like a mile or 2 away from Papa John's, so I'm gonna go do this one. I think this one is like $7, but this isn't bad because I'm driving there. It's like maybe like a mile or so away. I think in total it was like 3 or 4 miles, and they also, with DoorDash, they include the mileage to the store, from your location to the store, and then from the store to the drop off. So with the first order that I declined, it was 8 miles. So for me to go, you know, however many miles in one direction and then go in the opposite direction from where I was at, for me it made no sense. So I declined the first one, but this one, I think it's $7 for, I think it's like 4 miles. So not too bad, not too great, but not too bad. Again, it's just DoorDash, not Grubhub, but Grubhub haven't been giving me anything as of yet. So I've been waiting. I was waiting a little bit. It's 1:42 now, which means it's really 1:40. So waited about 20 minutes and didn't get anything. So cut on DoorDash. But this is why we tell you guys to make sure you you keep your options open when it comes to this gig economy, because when one thing slows down, you can pop on something else, and hopefully it picks up from there. But you know, always keep your options open. It seems like the more and more I try to give DoorDash a chance, the more and more the app just pisses me off. Like, I get it that the customer wanted contactless delivery, and that's cool, and I get it. But the fact that you force us to text the customer, you force us to call the customer, and then if the app isn't working, you can't proceed to drop it off unless you try to skip all the steps and press hand it to customer. But it's like in certain areas I can't put that. You know, I can't put hand it to customer. So instead of me being able to do step by step, because before you didn't have to call or text, you just have to take the picture and leave it. Now you telling me that I have to call and or text the customer, take the picture and press, you know, and then go through this whole process of trying to, you know, move on. It's annoying as hell, man. It's annoying as hell, and that's exactly why I don't like that's exactly why I don't like doing DoorDash, because there's always something with them. It can't be a smooth transition. It can't be you know, go here and do this, go here and do that, or like just drop it off. Because before it was, like I said, it was much more smooth, where you can just go and you can just, you know, contactless delivery. You take the picture and then I'm going. Now I gotta call and text them. It's too much. So I'm one and done with them. I'm over them. I'm over DoorDash. I'm over their low ass pay. I'm over just all of that stuff. I'm just over it. I'm just over DoorDash. I'm just tired of the long distance drop offs, the long distance pickup, the low pay, the customers not tipping. I'm just over them. But now I got this pickup from another pickup from Jersey Mike's. It's a little bit far of a drop off than I normally would go, but it's still over $10. I think this one was like $11. I believe the one from
Turn left on College
DoorDash was like $6. I think it was less than what I thought it was, like $5-6. So it was less than what I thought it was. It wasn't even $7. So I'm gonna just go knock this one out, and this is gonna be my technically my third one for the day, but my second one from Grubhub. So off to a decent start. So that was a pretty easy drop off. Nobody answers the door, and I think it said don't ring doorbell because baby's sleeping. So I didn't ring the doorbell. So again, I was waiting for some orders. It's now 2:20. Waiting for orders, they end up popping off. So I think I might go home for now and wait a few hours to, you know, the dinner rush. So maybe 4 or 5 o'clock I'll head back out. You know, see if I can make up some time. But other than that, everything else is dead. I'm tempted to cut on Uber Eats, but I think if anything, I cut on Uber Eats at night because I think it's more popping at night. For Uber Eats throughout the day is like really iffy. But I want to put on Uber Eats because the woman had told me when I had called, you know, the more you do Uber Eats, the better the promotions is gonna be. So you know, we'll find out if I'm allowed to do it again. When I tried to do it last week, it wouldn't let me do Uber Eats. It was only giving me Uber X rides, and I don't want to take passengers, so it is what it is. But I was going to pick up the last order from what was it, Jersey Mike's, and he was like, hey, you know, take a drink. So I'm looking through the receipt, you know, I'm looking on the phone trying to see what drink. He's like, no, for you. And so I took a water or whatever. So I guess maybe my forehead looks a little sweaty, or whatever. And it's not that I'm sweating. I guess it's because I put coconut oil in my hair. So when I wiped it down, I guess I didn't get enough of it, so it looked like I'm sweating. So maybe he thought that's what. I don't know. I'm just guessing. So maybe that's what it was. But it is what it is. Thank you for the free water. Free is always nice. But we're gonna see if I get something on the way home. I'm like a few minutes away from my house. Maybe if I get something on the way home, I'll pop back out and I'll go grab something. But if not, I think I'm gonna take a little break and reassess my situation, charge my phones a little bit more, and then head back out in a couple hours. We'll see. 6:45. I've been looking for orders since about a little. No, matter of fact, it was like 5:06. I think I clicked back on it like 5:06, and I think I got maybe five orders, and 4 of them were terrible. And then the 5th one, before I accepted this one, it was like 12. I think it was like $12, but it was 1 town over and then 3 towns back. So it would have been like, I want to say it would have been like 30 something minutes, almost. It would have been, let's say, about 40 minutes to do that. So I didn't want to do that for I think it was only like $11. So I didn't want to do that. So now I got one that's close to my house, Taco Bell, and then that one is just the next town over for the drop off. So that's nothing for me. And I think this one was $14, so not too bad. Again, I know like I'm being picky and choosy. I know guys, don't kill me in the comments. But at the end of the day, you got to know how you want to operate, because as I've told you guys multiple times, I have an SUV. So for me, driving around is not profitable for me, especially with empty miles, especially if I gotta go 10 plus minutes to pick something up and then drop it, you know, another 25 minutes in the opposite direction. You know, it's not profitable for me. And not only that, when I drop the stuff off, there's really no areas over there to shop at. So again, for me, it's too many negatives for me to do that. So that's why, you know, I choose to be very picky when it comes to certain things. I was trying to do Instacart, but again, the orders aren't really worth it. So I'm talking about like $9, $10. It's rare that I see anything over 20, and it's like super rare that I see anything 30. And if it is, you're talking about 10 plus miles drop off. So, you know, and then it's 10 plus miles drop off, and that's even if the store is in my location. So the store might be, you know, 20-30 minutes away, and then the drop off from there is 10 miles away. So it just becomes impossible to do for myself, you know. So maybe if they hit me with something where it's doable, then I'll do it. I don't mind doing $20-something orders, but one, they just have to be, you know, somewhat near me. You know, that's the biggest thing. So hopefully this line is not too long, and this line looks long as hell. So I'm gonna go inside, and then I'm gonna try to go from there, because it looked like there's 20 cars waiting. But we're gonna go inside. So we'll see. Oh boy. So of course, there's always a problem. It's always a problem. So I get here, and I should have known something was going on, because when I got here, before I even walked in the door, it was like orders ready for pickup, and I was like, there's no way this order could be ready for pickup if there's 25 cars wrapped around the store into the street. There's no way the order can be ready. So I go inside, and there's like 3 people in there, and I'm waiting. No problem, cool. So I pull up the order, and they're like, oh, well, we don't have the name. And I was like, well, you have to have the name, because this is the right address. So 2 other people come up, oh, you sure you have the right address? Show them the phone. Yeah, it's the right address. It's 3 minutes from my house. I know where the Taco Bell is at. So of course the order wasn't ready. Not only was the order not ready, the order wasn't even on screen. So what I think happened was somebody was just quick to press. Somebody was quick to press what is it? Order ready for pickup, and then pushed it off the screen or whatever it is. So now I have to take it down manually and remake it. So now I'm gonna be here another 10 minutes, and I don't want to leave. One, because I'm already here, you know, and two, because like I want the little $14 that's for the payout, and I already left my house, so I got to make the trip worth it. But it's just it's a lot of problems with these restaurants, and this is one of the reasons why I don't go to Taco Bell, because it seems like it's always issues with Taco Bell. Either the lines are extremely long or the food is never ready. And I get it, like you're swamped, you're overwhelmed, there's things going on, but like don't push ready for pickup if the order isn't ready for pickup. You know, so now I gotta wait. She said 5-10 minutes, but I don't know how long it's gonna be. But it's just annoying. I hate when they do that. It's very annoying. I was about to say something I shouldn't say, but it's very annoying. So let me know if that happens to you guys too, because I know some people did tell me that, you know, a lot of the things are smooth, a lot of the pickups are smooth, but I shouldn't have to wait, you know, 10 minutes for you guys now to make the food because all of a sudden it's not in your system. You know, it has to be in your system. The address is right, and then somebody press ready for pickup, because you have to manually press the button that says ready for pickup. So I don't know, but we're gonna see. So after 20-something minutes, I eventually hit them up. I was like, hey, the order's not ready. You know, am I still gonna get paid out? Because, you know, I sat here and waited, placed the order and everything. You know, what's going on? And no, I'm not gonna get paid. So it's like, how, like, you guys want us to go out there, and because of the restaurants mess up, like, we get penalized. So I just left. I just walked out the restaurant because I'm like, yo, I've been here 30 minutes and I've seen 30-something cars go through the drive-thru. I've seen 20 people come in and order, get their food and leave, and I'm still waiting. Like how am I still waiting? And then I just gave them back the sodas and I left. It is like y'all, like, this is ridiculous. Like, and then I'm texting them through the chat, and now she was talking and blah blah blah. Oh, can you wait? I'm like, no. I'm like, this isn't worth $12 to $14. Like, you're wilding. I've been here over 30 minutes. So no, and now they're sending me orders that's in two towns away. Now nothing is close, but you're sending me orders that's 2 towns away. I'm good for the night. And this is exactly why, like, I don't go hard with this no more. Like, because this is ridiculous. Like, I get penalized because of the restaurant screw up. Like how is that okay? And now and then it's crazy because, like, as soon as I ask her about, like, am I getting paid? Oh, the order has been canceled. Is there anything else I can do for you? Yeah, let me know if I'm gonna get paid. Then as we're talking, it just shuts off. Everything just shuts off. So now when I go back into it, the order's gone because she canceled the order, and because she canceled the order, I can no longer talk to her in chat. It's like, yo, are you serious right now? I'm good. I'm done for the day. Okay, we back. Day three. It is Friday, 11:25, and I can't get out of my driveway because of the garbages and cars not parking correctly. Luckily, I have good driving skills.
In 600 feet, turn right on Blue Point Road.
So my stupid self, right? I cut on the app at 10. What time was it? 11 something. I want to say 10 o'clock.
Turn
so
right
I didn't get nothing.
Point Road.
I didn't get nothing for a couple. I won't say a couple hours because I'll be lying. I'll say at least a good 45 minutes, and then 2 popped up. One of them was extremely far, and the other one was close. But I was like, nah, I'ma wait. I shouldn't have waited. But it was my fault because I was doing presets for this football tournament coming up on Sunday. So, like, I was really into that.
Feet, turn left on Horse Block Road.
Yes, ma'am. I was really into that, and I wanted to finish that because all my work stuff is on my other phone. Well, half my work stuff is on my other phone. When you go out of the app, it resets everything. So every time I go to check an order, you know, I went back in the app. I have to load back into it. It was the whole process 4 times. So 2 times, I should have just accepted the other ones from the allow spot and then drop it off in my zone. But no, I wanted to be lazy. So now I selected another one, and now I gotta go 2 towns over and then drop off 2 towns back. It's not as far, but
turn left on Granny
you know,
Road.
it is what it is. It's only about $2 more. The other one was from the halal spot. It was 12, and I think this one is 14, but it's a little further away. So it is what it is. Not too bad. So not too bad of the start of the day. First order of the day. We're gonna get this one knocked out, and then we're gonna see how this one goes. So this one is Friendly's. If I haven't mentioned that, this one is Friendly's. I don't like Friendly's food. Let me know if you guys like Friendly's food. I've only had Friendly's. I think I had Friendly's 3 times in my life, and 2 times was okay, and then the third time, which was the last time I went, which was breakfast. And you can't really mess up breakfast. So that's the only thing I order from Friendly's is either the ice cream or breakfast. But other than that, I don't have Friendly's. So let's knock this one out, and hopefully this day is better than the last 2. The drop off wasn't too bad. It's just the fact that they don't put they put the address, but they don't put that they're in the she's in the DMV. So I'm driving around, and I'm looking for a building. Well, first I'm looking for a house, but it's an industrial street. So it's like, all right, she's in a building, but it doesn't tell you like you have to go, you know, a certain way. So then I switched maps from Waze to Google, and then Google kind of guided me in. But I mean, customers, if you guys are watching, please put that you're in the work building. Don't wait until I'm driving around for 8 minutes, then text me to say what kind of building it's in. It's not, like, that's not helpful. But it is what it is. Let's see if we can get another order, because I'm technically out of my zone, so I might not get an order until I drop back in the zone, but we're gonna see. So second order for the day, and I should look at this one a little bit closer. I seen $18 and I accepted it, and I was like, all right, wherever it's at. So the pickup was 12 minutes away, and then I think the drop off is going to be 18 minutes away. So overall 30 minutes for $18. You know, that's not bad. It is what it is, and it's not like outrageously far. So it is gonna be what it is. But you know, not too bad. But
take a slight right turn onto Ronkonkoma Avenue.
We'll see. It's in I think it's 2 towns over. Technically, I think it's 2 towns over, but it is what it is. But not bad. I pretty much made, for now, I think I made as much as I made yesterday with these 2 orders. No, actually, I made, no, yeah, something like that. I don't know. Whatever. It's not really the point. We're just trying to get these orders done. Not a goal in mind as far as orders per completion. It's just I want to make up to, like, you know, 100. So if I can get that, that'd be good money. But we're gonna see. So by stroke of luck, I was able to. I was heading back to the halal spot because I was like, all right, I'm hungry, and if I don't get anything, at least I'll be over there, and I can get something to eat, and you know, maybe I get an order from the strip, because middle country is like, it's a I don't know how far it is, but it's like maybe like a 20-mile, maybe longer strip of a lot of food joints, right? So stretching, I don't know, 4 or 5 towns, if not further. I believe it's like further. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go there, you know, get some food or whatever. Luckily, as I get closer back in my zone, they send me there to pick up a order, and then I gotta go back to where I just, pretty much halfway where I just came from. So not too horrible, but you know, we'll see going forward. Again, third order for the day, not too bad, but you know, we're making progress. I think this one was like 11 and change, so I'm gonna just say 11. So not too bad. So we have a 14, a 18, and an 11. So not too bad. Like I said, with some of the orders, especially out here in Long Island, you're only gonna be able to do 2, maybe 3 an hour, because of how these distances work. So, you know, just gotta be patient sometimes, but we'll see how it plays out. So far, so good. It's not even 1 o'clock yet, and I hit, you know, 3 orders already. So I know it's gonna slow down, and then I know it's gonna pick back up a little bit and then die off. So I don't know, depending on what's going on tonight, I'm gonna see if I could throw on Uber Eats, because they did send out an update, I believe yesterday or the day before, as I've been calling and telling them, you know, complaining, not saying that they changed it because of me, of course not, I'm nobody to them, but I know a lot of people, as I've been told, their Uber Eats haven't been working, and also when I spoke to a couple of different people, Uber Eats wasn't working on their platform as well, such as other rideshare workers as well, and also the couple people that I spoke to from Uber said that Uber Eats has been acting up as well. So we're gonna see about tonight, but right now let's head to this halal spot and get this food. So we picked up. It's 5 o'clock now. I think I signed back on at about I want to say it was like 4:45, and then it was I want to say it was a 12-minute pickup, and now it's going to be a 22-minute drop off. So overall it's going to be a 30-something minute job just to drop it off. Then again, it's going to be 20 minutes from here. It's probably going to be like a half hour back towards my house. Hopefully we get you know, some more stuff going forward, and then, you know, we can go from there or whatever. But we're gonna see. Again, this is gonna be a long drop off. 20 minutes and let's say 30 minutes back home. Even if I don't go home, it's still gonna be like a 25 minutes return. But I want to get back because I don't want to get pushed out to Riverhead. That's not where I want to be. Especially coming back home, I don't want to do that. But again, this one was at Popeye's Clam Bar. It's a really good place. It used to be better a couple years ago when I went, and also it's an all-you-can-eat spot. But you know, because of the pandemic, they're not doing an all-you-can-eat spot. They do all-you-can-eat crab legs, steak, and shrimp. And you know, I'll tear some crab legs up. But they don't have that going on now, but it's a really cool spot, and this order was $27, so that's why I ended up taking it. But it is far, so it is what it is. I'll be back with more if I can get more. So I took an Instacart order today. I know it's been a while since I took one. The app looks different, but I took one because it wasn't horrible. It was like I think it was like 12 for 12. $21, $22, and a drop off is like 6 miles away. Drop off is a little far, but it's not, you know, it's not too bad for a 12. One customer. So also I want to thank you guys, whoever I think it's like 2 or 3 people. Thank you for signing up with Get Upside. I have been getting cash back. If you guys were wondering, I have been getting cash back, so thank you so much for that. It's a big help, especially when I'm out of state, you know, as I was this weekend, you know, filming in Jersey on Saturday, and on Sunday I was filming in Yonkers. No, is it Yonkers? Or yeah, Yonkers, not New Rochelle, different field. I was in Yonkers this weekend, so thank you guys for that, allowing me to do that with the cashback. Is awesome doing that, because tolls in New York is no joke. Tolls in New York is no joke, man. That would eat up a lot of profit. So this weekend, I think Saturday and Sunday I won't be working any gigs because my sister's coming out to do hair, so I'm gonna film for that. And then Sunday I have a football game to film again, so busy. And again, security's picking up again, so on Wednesday and Thursday I'm gonna be working overnight. So a lot of stuff happening, a lot of good things, all good things. But again, I want to give a thank you to people who have been using the my referral code. Thank you so much. And yeah, man, first Instacart order, and I don't know how long. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I've done one. You know, to the fact where it's like none of the orders was worth doing. Also, I know that when I was in Yonkers, the orders out there were crazy. So it was about 20 orders on my screen, like the whole day. It just kept, you know, it just kept rotating in and out. It was a bit crazy. And I think the highest I seen was like $43, but that was between 3 customers. So for me, that wouldn't be worth it. It was like $40 something. It was like, I think it's like 20 by 30, 20 items, 30 something units. And I think 7 or 8 miles, and then it was like $40. So again, it's 3 customers. Nah, not that I was gonna do it anyway, but it was refreshing to see more orders. And I guess because again I'm in Long Island, so the orders may be a little different. It was refreshing to see, you know, something higher than $20. You know what I mean? So even the $30 orders, even when I try to go click it, they're already gone. So I don't put my heart in it too much to get disappointed. But again, you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna go rambling. But yeah, thank you guys so much for using that, for using the referral code. If I haven't, you know, said that twice already. But yeah, let's see how this order's gonna go. So the drop off was pretty easy. You know, it was just 2 small little boxes, as you can see. So, you know, drop off was pretty easy. They had the door open, but nobody met me at the door, so I just dropped it off. And then I took another one. I took this upcoming one because it was 5 minutes away from her house. So drop that off there, and I'm heading to that one. I know it's a double drop off. I hate doing double drop offs, but Grubhub is slow and DoorDash isn't available because I'm not on schedule, so I'm not able to do that. So it is what it is. And Uber Eats, it's like a $3 base pay. So like I did Uber Eats the other day, and the pay was $3. It was like $3, and then the customer tipped $1, and it was like, I think it was over 30. It was about 30 minutes. I think it was from me driving to the store. I had to wait for the food, and me dropping it off. It was around 30 minutes. So I don't want to get paid $4, you know, a half hour. That's only $8 an hour. That's terrible. So when Uber's promos come back, I'll try to do that again. But until then, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get $3 base pay. And I think it's almost the same thing with DoorDash as well. I believe the base pay is like $3 sometimes. So you know, if they do a $2 tip and it's a $5 drop off, and then it's like, you know, an hour of work, it's just, for me, it's not worth it. So I just took these little Instacart orders, and hopefully I don't know if this how the algorithm work, but hopefully they see me doing some orders, so they'll send me some better orders, hopefully. So again, this one isn't bad. I think it was like $20-something for, I think it was like less than 15 items, and the mileage was like 5.5. So both of them are relatively close to the store, but you know, it is what it is, and something quick and easy so I can get in and out and be on my way. So we'll see. So that those drop offs was pretty easy, and then I took one more, even though as you can see, this one is a small order, but it's I think it's like 1.3 miles from the store. I think it's like $13. And again, DoorDash and Grubhub are pretty slow, and Uber Eats is paying like $4 a delivery with no incentives or no goal to work towards. So I'm not doing that. But let's knock this one out and see if we can get maybe 1 or 2 more and call it a day. Easy drop off. They had a bunch of like the big bulk chalk, I guess, if they have kids or whatever, and it was like spread out all over the driveway. So I couldn't really walk up without like killing myself. So easy drop off. I think I'm gonna cut on what do you call it? I think I might cut on, I think it's the next one. I think I might cut on Grubhub and see what's going on with that, because the orders now for Instacart are terrible. So I'm not gonna sit here and wait. It says new batch $15 right now. I'm probably not gonna do that one unless it's like super close. But yeah, I mean, not too bad of a day. I guess I made maybe $50-something, but I started late. I think I started like 1:30 going on 2, so not too bad for a couple of hours of work. Well, 3 hours of work, 3+ hours of work, so not too bad. But we're gonna see going forward, see if we can get a couple more orders. If not, then I'm probably gonna be in my car to finish out this video, because my room is getting there's stuff going on in my room, so I can't give you guys that imagery, this one. But we'll see going forward. Talk to you guys in a bit. So let me, hopefully you guys get to hear me better. I'm using my mic from when I film games. It has a dead cat on it. That's what they call it. It has a proper term, but we call it a dead cat. So let me know if you guys hear me better. I wanted to do this because I know when I'm in my room, the echoes or the sounds of everything around here, it makes it sound very echoey to me, or hollow, I should say. And then I was looking for the picture for you guys for some of the music that I play, and this one, like the blue hue on it. There's another one that I did when I did the review of the what is it? I'm sorry, not Grubhub, Uber Eats bag. It's a blue hue on that one too. So I thought this was the same picture, well, the same artwork, I should say, but it's not. So I'm gonna try to make this short, because this is probably gonna be a long video, because it's like a week of doing this stuff. I'm not going to put up the numbers from everything, because I don't have all the numbers. I know I was trying to do the 5K challenge with Dimples, but I wasn't able to come close to that. I think the most I probably got up to was like over 3K, and I think most of that was from, I want to say 16, I want to say at least 2,000 of it was probably from my gig work from security, and the rest is I think, yeah, from security. I think most of it is coming from security. I think some of it is coming from filmmaking. with my Predator Productions channel, and then I guess the rest come from gig work, which is probably gonna be like maybe 1,000, I want to say, because I haven't been doing it as much because of the other stuff has been taken and we moved, so everything has been a little crazy. But I'm not gonna get too much into that. But it's been a day. It's been a day today. So again, with Uber, we see that the base pay is $3. So that was just my proof from what I was saying earlier, that the base pay is $3. So it usually goes off of there, and it's like a lot of that I just don't want to drive around for $4 a half hour or $8 an hour. Sometimes if you have to wait. Most of the time, I'll say a good 95% of the time, there's no waiting for Uber Eats orders. But I know my last one, I did at, I believe, Panera. I waited like 10 minutes, and then it was a little while of a pickup, but then there was a little bit of drive. So it was around 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes or whatever it was, to finish everything. Even 25 minutes is still, for $4, that's just not okay. But I believe DoorDash is paying out the same, if I'm not mistaken, around $3 a drop off. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that, but I've seen people post where they dropped it down to like $3, and then whatever the gratuity is after that. So I think that's why I think a lot of people are doing that, and even something going on with Roadie down the road. Later in this video, I'll get to something like that as well. But yeah, that has been going on. Also, I signed up with Uber Direct, so I don't know, like they haven't changed the app in any way. I still have my Uber Eats, I have my Uber X and my Uber XL, but I don't see a Uber Direct. So maybe it's just they're in the early stages of it, where they didn't put anything out there, because I haven't got any orders from any normal places other than food. For Uber X, is just passengers, so I don't think that's really going anywhere as of yet. But I think that's something that they're gonna be getting into later down the road. But I did sign up for Uber Direct. I believe Dimple signed up for it as well, but I haven't seen her make anything, as far as I haven't seen her do a video of what it really is as of yet. I don't know if Gig signed up for anything. Signed up for it as well, because he hasn't said anything about it either. So I'm waiting for that as well. But we'll see. Anything. I'll probably update you guys and reach out to them as well to see if they did anything. But that's it for the Uber. Let's get into some other things that I want to talk about and say thank you for. So again, I want to say thank you for people who are using the Get Upside app. I am getting the little kickback from you guys using it. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. It shows me that people are actually using the promo codes, and they are actually watching the videos through and things of that nature and taking it serious. So much appreciated for that. Thank you. As I said, thank you. And lastly, second to last, I would say second to last. Roadie's been doing some things, man. Some good things, and some bad things. I know that a while ago, if not about a month ago, they sent a letter out, which I don't have. I believe I deleted it by accident. I asked some of the people on the Roadie Facebook group to send me the email, because I no longer have it. But unfortunately, I think I waited too late and nobody responded back to me as of yet. But they said that the they sent that the Roadie CEO sent them a message saying that they're going to be lowering their prices, lowering their payout for drivers because of Amazon. So because Amazon pays downwards to $3 for the order, they're going to be following that motto. And I have seen it, but it's been like it's been about almost a month since I read it, so I don't remember the email. I had it, I took a screenshot, but when I was making space in my phone, I probably accidentally deleted it. So that's on my part. If they do send it to me, when I make the next video, I'll be sure to include that. Yeah, he said that they're going to be lowering prices because they're trying to stay competitive with Amazon. But you're never going to stay competitive with Amazon, because Amazon is, one, is worldwide, and two, they reach a broader audience than you reach. So I don't see why they did that. And I understand that on some orders they will lose money, but it's just like a couple months ago, I think it was May, as a matter of fact. May is when I made like $400 in one day from that, because I knew how to, I knew what I was doing. So for him to do that, that's just not a good look. It's a great platform, but when you do things like that, you sour your driver base. So it just, I don't know, it puts in a ridge for that. It puts in like a wedge. It puts a wedge between us. So I don't think that was a good decision. Granted, I haven't done it for a while, but that's something that he shouldn't have said. I mean, if you're gonna do it, but don't address it that way, because it's not even like you're a threat to Amazon. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. So as you can see, Roadie issued a statement saying that they won't deactivate drivers for not taking an order for, I think it was like 3 or 6 months or something like that, because they did put that threat out, and I say it is a threat. The way they approached it, it felt like a threat, saying that they are going to deactivate drivers if they don't accept the order, put a bid in on the order after like 6 months. And I think they did that because I think allegedly people were getting deactivated, or people a threat of deactivation during the California wildfires. And then they issued that statement because they said, like, how do you want us to deliver things when we can't, because of what's going on in California during the wildfires that's going on out there. So they said they rescinded that, but we never know. I haven't put on a bid in a while, because one, there haven't been that many out here in Long Island, and two, the ones that they do put out here in Long Island, it's a lot of driving for not a lot of money. So I don't know, but it's good and it's bad. I mean, granted, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that to yourself. You don't want to put yourself in that kind of bind. But I understand the cost of doing business. I understand that you don't want people on a platform that's not going to produce, but fix the platform first before you want to penalize people for not using it. I just think that wasn't the right way to go about it. But again, my opinion. And finally, for Roadie, they launched their multi-stop gig update. I haven't seen it as of yet, but finally they did that. And I think they need to give me commission, because I've been advocating for that for a very long time. I've spoken to one of the admins on Facebook, even though I don't think he has ties to gig to that part of the Roadie gig, but I've definitely reached out to them about that as well. So I think I deserve some kind of commission off of that. But yeah, so basically, as I've seen the video, it's like a 2.5 minute video, pretty much stating that you'll know if you're getting a multi-app gig, because when you accept it, you'll see different stops. As I said, that they should have did either have it up front or have it to whereas it's all in the same town. Like, we should never go to a store, pick up one order, drop it off, and hope that secondary order is in there, is still available to go back to the store to pick up, to drop it off to another location. So as I said, that was a lot of excess driving, a lot of dead miles that you don't want to use on your vehicle. So I think this is a great thing that they're doing. I think this is going to really boost their platform. Again, more orders do need to come out, but again, because the COVID is not dying down. Let me not, understate what's going on out here. But I think because of the panic of it, is a bit subdued now. I believe that it's less and less orders, because at the height of COVID, at the height of the pandemic, when everything was really going on, Roadie was popping, because nobody wanted to go to these stores. So Thank you, Roadie. Much appreciated for you guys doing that. I believe that's a huge boost, not for just your platform, but for drivers as well. As we're gonna see that these orders, the payouts for these orders should look better. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't mind going to Home Depot and getting a bunch of orders. You know what I mean? If it's gonna be, you know, $9 orders, and I'm picking up 3 orders and I'm just driving around, dropping it off, $27, boom, gone. You know what I mean? I made it that quick, you know, for, you know, 30 minutes of driving or whatever it is. You know what I mean? I don't mind doing that, but it's just the fact that we don't like going to the store, you know, putting in bids and only getting one at a time and then dropping it off and then having to, you know, put in a bid before we even drive back to the store to maybe get it. It's like that. It make no sense. So thank you for doing that update. I believe that's a huge update, but yeah, thank you. That was a smart update. That was smart on a part. But yeah, I just think that platform is getting better, and I think they are listening to their drivers, as you know, some other companies don't. But Roadie, good move. So overall productive day today. I didn't make a lot of money, but today, you know, isn't really about the money. It's just about the availability of the platform and seeing what's still available out here. Instacart is still a thing. You know, like I said, I think it's always going to be a thing because of, you know, people's circumstances. I believe it's always going to be a thing, but I believe that you got to work smarter, not harder, and know your value. So I'm not going to go over numbers because the numbers aren't what's important today. Normally, you know, I give you guys a breakdown, but I'm not going to do that with you guys today. But yeah, again, as we always told you, have multiple outlets, have multiple platforms that you can go to. Because like today, I would have never did Instacart if Grubhub wasn't slow. I would have never cut on the app, or even when the app is on, I would have never did an order. But because Grubhub was so slow, and I wasn't able to log into DoorDash because I wasn't on schedule, I was like, all right, I just do an order, and then that led me to doing 3 orders, you know. And it felt good to be out there doing Instacart because, like I said, I definitely do enjoy doing Instacart because it's definitely easy. And I will say that even though I went in there, I think it was 2-3 o'clock. It had to be 3 o'clock because I stopped around like 4 or 5 or something like that. But I will have to say that the stores were not busy. I expected it to be busy in there, but no, it was easy. It was easy to get in and out of stores. I will say that I wasn't able to, you know, work as fast as I normally would. I still got it. You know, I'm still one of the goats. I'm still one of the OGs. I'm very fast in and out the stores. Most of them is under like 10 minutes. If it's under like a certain amount of items, I could be in and out of the store or on the line in 10 minutes, with under 15 items, depending on, you know, what the items are. But yeah, some of them I wasn't able to do because the app, like I'm still learning the new app. And when I lost service, it was funny. I should have recorded it, but when I lost service, and I believe it was, if it's not Costco's, it was BJ's. I believe it was BJ's. When I put the camera up to take a picture of the item, everything was in reverse. So left was right, right was left, you know, down was up, up was down. So I was over here like this because the camera wouldn't work because there was no service. So I don't know if that was like a little glitch. It happened to me 2 or 3 times. And you know, when you in produce, because of the concrete and the metal, it knocks out your service. That happens, you know, with me. I don't know about you guys, but that happens with me. So I just had to restart it and everything. Had to walk out the cooler and get service, and then, you know, grab everything. Either get service and then go back in, or just grab what you need and then come out and then scan everything once it reloads. But yeah, it definitely felt good to do it. I was out, you know, out of the store, whatever. I think I posted the times in the pictures. No, something I normally don't do, but I definitely want to show you guys that I do be in and out the store real quick if the orders are really small. So again, tomorrow morning I'm gonna try to wake up and I'm gonna actually try to look for some orders for Instacart, and then maybe the early afternoon I can go and I can do a Grubhub or DoorDash or something like that. But Uber Eats is not looking too good right now because of the fact of the promos are so bad. And like I said, I try to do maybe a couple Uber Eats orders here and there. Maybe they'll throw me a good promo, but they haven't been doing that. So I don't want to waste my time driving around for $4. You know, I don't know what's going on with the tips. I know there was a tipping glitch or something like that, but that's on real rideshare stories. You can check out his channel. I think he breaks it down as well. So I'm not gonna get into that because I don't know much about it, and I don't care enough to do the research. I'm not even gonna lie, but that's all I got for you guys, man. It felt good to work. And again, I'm sorry if the video is very long. It's about a week's long of stuff that, you know, I've been trying to do. And again, with the Saturday and Sunday being dedicated to semi-pro football on Saturday and then being dedicated to flag football on Sunday, it just ate 2 days of work. You know, especially if I'm in a city or if I'm out in another state, out in New Jersey, just a lot going on. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for the love and support. Thanks for the feedback. You know, I love the feedback. I love answering you guys' comments, and I love providing information for you guys. But that's all I got for now, man. So until next time, guys, have a good one.